Good morning. How's everybody doing? I'm back. Just wanted to let you guys know that I am back. We are back on track with doing our makeovers online and back on my page. If you guys noticed, I renamed my page Makeover Mogul because we're going to be doing all types of makeovers besides makeup and hair. We're also going to be doing makeover mindset, just makeover yourself in general. So I promised that I would come on here for my very first Makeover Monday. So here I am in the flesh. I have a confession though. My life kind of did a 360. I actually have a full-time job now. Go figure. Never had one of those before. But I really like it, and I enjoy just kind of interacting with everyone at my job. It's pretty cool. So that kind of happened, and for whatever reasons, I'm just kind of in a place where I want to explore new things. In the interim, I gained about 15-20 pounds because they feed you really good. Then I started to feel super insecure, like, oh, you're gaining weight, you're getting older, maybe you should maybe not do these lives. Like, I really talked myself into that. And then I was like, you know what? This is crazy. I love what I do. I love my divas. I love to share. I love to make people feel good. And if I can teach you a little something every day, about anything, mindset, that's what I want to do. So you know what? Here I am with my little 20 pounds and older. Who cares, right? You're only as old as you feel. So, hey Shayna, how are you, baby? Thanks for watching. So I know little by little we'll get you guys all back on here. So what I want to do is do Monday makeovers. So I want to introduce you to, I don't have any makeup on. I'm about to I put my serums on already. So I just need to put my moisturizing eye cream, and then we'll get started. But I wanted to introduce you to our newest palette by Motives Cosmetics. It is fabulous. It is called Visionaire. But look at the colors for fall. I absolutely love it. So today I have on a gray blouse. So I was going to try this gray. Now I was going to add a little bit of this kind of like purplish mahogany almost. I thought it was so pretty. And maybe a little bit of this blue. I think these three colors will look really pretty together. So we're just going to play with it. You guys watch and see. I'm also going to give you a coupon code if you decide that you want to buy one of these. And then we have the new lip palette by Motives. Look how beautiful. The pots are really big. And what's nice is, like, people are like, why would you wear white lipstick? But it's not like white lipstick. It's like almost like an iridescent that can go on any color. So you can kind of interchange these colors. They're really pretty on. So we're just going to play with that. And just want to let you know that this is what I'm giving away. I'm going to give away this lip palette. So all you need to do, I'll leave the instructions, but just so that you can get started, you want to go on to YouTube and follow me on Makeover Mogul, and also on Instagram, Makeover Mogul. So those are the two little things that you need to do to get started right away. So let's get started because I gotta head to work, but I wanted to do this with you guys today. Look at my little setup. Hold on, can you see? Ooh, all my makeup is all ready to go. And then I have my custom blend on this side, which we will do together. I have to show you guys that, and I have to share that with you because it has really taken it has really grown, let's just say. They've added some things and we've learned some new recipes. So I want to share that with you as well. So again, I already did my foundation, estoy loca hoy. I already did all my serums. So now I'm just doing my, my moisturizer. I love this Cellular Labs. It's by Cellular Labs. It's a de-aging moisturizer. I just like it because it's not greasy. Greasy moisturizer makes me insane. So what you guys been up to? I hope that you catch this video and join me on Mondays and kind of follow along. Gonna be posting some cool stuff and I'm gonna be giving away some cool stuff. All right, so my whole purpose for Mondays is to allow you a peek into my daily morning routine, right? All right, so let's get my eyes on. This is eye cream. I just like to put a tiny bit of eye cream just to keep this area nice and supple so it doesn't get dry, because if it gets dry, you don't wear eye cream, what happens is it starts to get wrinkly underneath of there. All right, so that's done. Easy peasy. I'm gonna go right to the eyes. I like to use eye base, super important. I gotta get a new one. I actually have a new one in my pocketbook, but I meant to bring it in here and I did not, but that's okay. So we're just gonna dig right in here because it's almost over. But this is mine, so I can dig in here. And it's so, but normally I would just take a little bit and put it here because you don't wanna contaminate your makeup. So you wanna kind of put it, just take a little bit out, put it on your arm, put it on your hand. I think that should be good enough. Let's see, I think less is more. So I like to put a little eye base on just to prepare my eyes. So the purpose of eye base is some people just put eyeshadow right on top, but the purpose of eye base, one, it gives you a nice clean canvas. And two, if you have oily eyelids, then your makeup won't stay as good, you know, all day. So that's why. And also, I know you guys watch a lot of makeup tutorials, and I'm sure that you're learning a lot of things. But what I've noticed and what I wanted to do differently was, I don't want to do makeup tutorials like if we were going to the club or, I hate to say it, but like, I call it drag makeup because, I mean, you are baking, you know, and that's a lot of that community. They do that type of makeup to make themselves look flawless. One, yes, we want to be flawless, but there's a time and a place for this, you know. So my goal is to just show you how I do everyday makeup. 15-20 minutes. Who has that kind of time? You know, who has that kind of time? 20 minutes on your eyebrows. I don't. So I'm just gonna go right to my favorite palette, and I want to show you that every palette isn't beautiful and wonderful in terms of my palette look, because it broke. Everything is going to be beautiful and wonderful. This is my real palette that I use. This is the Motives Element Color Box. I adore this palette. Number one, look how big the pots are. And every color in here is made to, it's kind of like the foundation of every look. So you have your mattes, and then you have your shimmers. Believe it or not, you see this brown right here, even though it has a shimmer, for some reason, it just matches my eyebrows really well. And I have different, we have an eyebrow kit and that I can introduce you to, of course. But I just want to show you live what it is that I actually do every day. So I just kind of fill them in like that. so if it looks like I'm looking over here, that's the reason why. So in the meantime, in between time, you guys ask me some questions. Tell me what you would want to see, you know, want to learn. And it doesn't have to just be about makeup. It could be about hair. It could be about clothes. If you have like an event that you're going to and you want to discuss what you think you should be wearing, let me know. I'd love to discuss that with you. All right, so there's my eyebrows. Look, 2 seconds, right? Now, I normally like to take a spoolie and I just kind of like, what do you want to call it? Just kind of whisk it out a little bit in the front so it looks a little bit more natural and not like you took a Sharpie to your face. That's kind of how I do that, right? Okay, so now just gonna go right in, and with this cream, I'm just looking through my brushes, I'm sorry. You would think that they would be right here. Oh, here they go. So I'm just gonna use this cream. Again, this palette is kind of like the foundation, and then any other palette with the beautiful colors, like we're gonna show you Visionaire today, I'm gonna use on my lids. But right now it's daytime, I'm gonna use matte. If it was night, I might use the shimmer just so that it stands out more. But since we are just going to work today, I'm just gonna use this nice cream color. It's called Birch. It's really pretty. I kind of like to put it all over as like a foundation. I just put it down just like that all over. There, just like that, boom, right? Then I am going to take, because we're gonna use that gray, and that gray is kind of like a shimmer, I'm gonna just use this, hold on a minute. Let me see if I have a matte burgundy. No, I don't have a matte burgundy. Wait a minute, I might. What's this? Nope, that's a shimmer too. Okay, so then we're just gonna use this. It is called Native. It's kind of like a cappuccino color. It's a nice little like transition color to get started. I like to use just a kind of like a wispy brush. Right, just like that. And I call this the window wiper. I just kind of go back and forth. Cool? Easy so far, right? And then on the edge, I kind of do little circles. There, boom. So again, the idea and the purpose is to show you makeup techniques for every day, an everyday look, and not like over the top, you know? Just, you know, you can't go to work like that. What the hell? Where's she going? To a nightclub, you know, or a photo shoot. You know, there's times and purpose for those types of tutorials, but for every day, you can't. And a woman of a certain age, you know, be a little bit more conservative. Take it down a notch. That's what I say. Before I put this away, and go right to the Visionaire, I am going to take a small little brush like this. And I'm going to take this gray because, again, I have this gray shirt on today. Let me see. This gray is called Aubergine. All right. So I'd like to just kind of smudge underneath my eyelids, underneath my eyes, just to soften and use the gray. It just makes your eye look bigger, one, healthier. And you have just a little bit of color underneath. You could also use that Native under here. That's kind of what I use most of the time. There, boom. You see how it's building? All right, so I'm done with this because this is my foundation palette. Done with that palette. All right, so we're gonna go right to the Visionary because I'm excited about trying this gray. So if you want it to really pop, let's say it's nighttime, you could put a little bit more of the eye base on it so that the color adheres to it. But again, I'm going to work. We are not going to the club, so I'm just gonna go right to it. And I'm gonna touch on this gray, tap it out a little bit, and then you're just gonna place it down, just like that. Just tap it down. It's so pretty. It's beautiful. And the pigmentation is amazing. You don't have to use a lot. And another little tip I wanted to give you guys is your eyeshadow, your eyelid actually ends. You could actually feel where your eyeball ends, where your eyelid ends, because it's at the top of your eyeball. A lot of people just put the color down here and they don't go all the way up their entire eyelid, and see, it makes your eye look bigger. Oh, I love that. Okay, so far, I like it a lot. Okay, we're gonna do this side. Okay, I feel so accomplished today. I cleaned my bathroom this morning. Did the kitchen. I'm gonna make our juice. Oh, you know what? If you guys want to join me to make my juice, I'll let you join me for that too, because that's a makeover. I like to juice in the morning. My husband actually loves it too. I'll show you how we do it. All right, so I'm gonna take just a little. I think I'm gonna just stick to this blue. Yeah, just so that it just kind of stays nice and not overdone. Take a nice little pointed brush, and all I'm gonna do is just tap it on the edge. Hold on, I need to take more, sorry. On the edge here like that, and just put it in the crease. You kind of want to create like a little triangle, if you will. And it just makes it pop a little bit more, that's all. To the half of the eye. I like to kind of put it on the ends as well, like that. That's cool, right? Easy peasy. All right, a little bit on this end, a little bit in the crease. See how I'm just kind of creating just a tiny bit. Nothing over the top. Creating like a little triangle and kind of blending it in with half the eye, just like that. You see that? All right, so it just kind of gives it life, gives it dimension. So it's just not like one color. Okay, I think that's good enough. And then what I do is, where'd the brush go? Oh, here it is. Then I take that same brush that I was using native with, and I just kind of try to blend in those two colors so that they don't look, they just look softer, you know? Just like that. Nothing spectacular. I'm not doing anything spectacular. Just like that. That's enough. Boom. Done. Right? Now we need eyeliner. I don't know where it is. It's usually right there, and now it's not. Sorry, guys. Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. I threw it in this cup. All right. Whew, I'm hot. Oh, that's another thing. Hot flashes. Girl. Talk about miserable. But you know what? I feel like this. Experience. you should share your experiences. So that way, younger people can reflect and kind of, you know, be inspired and be encouraged and be empowered. Can't talk that much when I'm doing eyeliner. It gets mad and it could go off at any time. Hold on. Let me get this done. All right. If you're missing this video live, no big deal. I'll post it so you can see it, and just let me know. Just post replay, and I know that you saw the replay. Stand by, girl. I gotta turn the fan on. Woo! Mama getting hot. All right. Put my little mascara on. How long did that take us, guys? Maybe like 10, 15 minutes. That's what I'm talking about. Just getting it done. You could be forever fabulous and you don't have to spend an hour doing it. Because in real life, there's no fast forward, you know? You got places to go, people to see. So that's kind of my goal, is to share with you how you can do this quick and easy, and everybody can do it. Okay, so hair's going up because gotta get past this one, girl. All right. Those are my eyes. Boom, done. I'm not putting lashes on. We're not going anywhere. We're going to work. So this is my little secret. It's called Pore Minimizer by Lumiere. It's nice because it has a little bit of color. But the reason why I like it is because it fills in all my little nooks and crannies. You know? Sometimes when I'm going to the gym, I just wear this because it does have a little bit of color. But it's a pore minimizer. I really like it a lot. Okay. If you are wondering what this little thing is, fair warning, this is called a sunspot. Went to the doctor. They said, I'm sorry, Emily, that is not anything but a sunspot. That's sun damage. So just know, if you're young and you're out there getting a suntan on your face, this is what happens. It comes out later on in life. Okay, jump into primer. So when we were kids, you know, we put baby oil on and went out there and just baked all day. And so now I'm paying the price for that. But we didn't have the education that you guys have now. So you know better. Put a hat on, put sunglasses on, put 50. Tan your body. Don't tan your face. That's what bronzer is made for, guys. All right. So now we've got some primer on. And we're ready to rock and roll. I'm going to give you another little thing that I do for the Forever Fab. There's a little tip. I love liquid concealer. My watch is talking to me. No one's talking to you. That's why you couldn't answer the question. It just goes off on its own. So this is my little trick. I like liquid concealer. I normally take it all the way back here. I like to use liquid, I put some on that little spot because it's super thin, but it does the job. And it doesn't get cakey on me. And so my little tip for today is when you put concealer on, women of a certain age and young girls too, you can do this too. You don't even need all of this. Don't let those girls online tell you you need to do all of this nonsense, because you know what? You don't. So what I like to do is I put my concealer on, right? And I let that dry. What I do is I only put my foundation on here and here. I do not put it over top of the concealer because you risk the chance of it wrinkling and looking cakey. This looks nice and supple, like your skin. You want to look like you want to look flawless, but you want it to look like your skin. You don't want to look flawless because you have on 8 layers of foundation. Is this illuminating? Yes. We're gonna try this sand today. This one, I love these illuminating foundations by Motives. I've been kind of going back and forth with the color. This one's more yellow. This one's more like of a pink hue. But to me, this sand is a little bit too light. And then sienna was too dark, but it worked great for summer because it matched my skin. So that's why customblendisthebomb.com. But today, I'm going to try this sand, see what happens. It might be too light. It is too light. It's okay. I'll mix some more. But the reason why I like it is because it doesn't leave my skin looking, you know how the matte foundations, your skin looks super, super flat and matte. This just looks like my skin, and that's why I like it. So I just kind of place it down and then I buff it out. Oh, it's not that bad. It blended right in. Cool. Then I put it on my chin and underneath of my neck, which we're going to have this discussion right now about how to conceal. Well, what do you want to call it? A double chin? So rude. It's not a double chin. Smack you for saying that. We'll think of a better name than that. So put a little foundation on. And again, you see my little spot, you can kind of still see it. You want to just take a little bit of that foundation and just pat it right on it and let it just kind of soak it in. The reason why is because I don't have on cakey cakey foundation. I hate to call it cakey. I'm just saying that it's not full. It can be full. It's not full foundation. It can be full if you want it to be. You just layer it on, but it looks like skin. That's why I like it. All right, so we're gonna let that dry. Maybe we'll curl my hair while we let that dry a little bit. So I hope you guys will see this later. I wanted to do it earlier, but then I started cleaning my house. And I was like, I should have did this earlier so that they could go to work looking beautiful. So maybe next Monday I'll do it earlier and then I'll clean my house on another day. This is how I curl my hair every day. You just kind of like pass it through. I really don't like curl per se. I just take the flat iron and do one little swirl like that. And just give it a little bit of give it some heat. Because at night I sweat, so my hair gets a little bit funky. But I don't wash my hair every day. Because ain't nobody got time for that. All this damn hair. So do not wash my hair every day. Actually, washing your hair every day is not even good for you. It's not good for your hair. It makes your hair dry. If you notice, my hair is darker. I just colored it for spring. I like it. It makes my hair look healthier too. All right, so we're gonna finish this foundation and we're gonna be done. It normally takes me about 30 minutes to get hair and makeup done. And when you're a boss, you got shit to do. You don't have 3 hours to be putting makeup on. It's ridiculous. It's not that serious. You're beautiful anyway. You know? Now, if you're going to somewhere special, that's different. Like if you're getting married, or you're going to the prom, or you're going to a party that your ex is gonna be at, you gotta be fabulous. So I get that. But on a daily, girl, please. Ain't nobody got time for all of that. So don't stress yourself out about it. I'm almost done. See, I only do like 4 pieces on that side, 4 pieces on this side. I dropped most of this one. So you guys leave me a comment when you get a chance. I just want to just say hi. I miss you guys. See who's out there. See who had a chance to look at the video. If you're seeing stars on your screen, I think that's a filter. I didn't do it on purpose. It kind of just was there when I started. So I apologize if it's annoying you. I promise to check it out next time. I like to do my bang last. That's why I have it over there like that. Okay, boom. This side's a little more curled than I normally like to do, but that's okay. All right, last piece. Well, almost last piece because we have to do my bang. Boom. Okay, here's the last piece. This is the real last piece. So again, I'm gonna ask you guys, please go onto YouTube and Instagram and follow me. I'm gonna post all of these videos on there so you'll always have them for whatever you need to, whenever you need to learn how to do something, hair, makeup, whatever. Okay, foundation should be dry now. Cool. So I like to take a flathead brush and I just kind of buff it out. You see how it's still, again, that looks like my skin? It doesn't look cakey. Let me get close. It doesn't look cakey, right? Just looks like my skin, but it's covered. All right, so I get that all the time. You have amazing skin. I'm like, thank you. Oh, that's a lie. Hold on. So I have it in this case because I like to travel with this, but this is my favorite. As you can tell, there's a hole in it. This is one of Motive's, what do you call that? Like a bronzer, but they made it for people that have like neutral color skin. Normally like Asians or just people like European people, they have more like neutral skin. They don't have like the yellow undertones like we do. So normally we have like Miami Glow, which has a yellow kind of summer tone to it and with shimmer. And then we have California Girl, which is same tone but without the shimmer, which is beautiful. But it just didn't match everybody. So they made this one. It's called Socialite. I think it's called Hampton Socialite. It's beautiful. And I use it as a blush. And I use it to contour. So I use it to contour, a little bit of blush. And then here's my trick for I'm not going to call it a double chin. I just kind of take this across it like that. You see how it creates that line? And it creates the illusion of, you gotta buff it out, of having a sharper jaw. You're gonna bring it down onto your neck. It just gives you the illusion of having a sharper jaw. And when you color this in darker, it kind of takes it back, you see? And it doesn't bring it forward and it's not highlighted. So that is my trick for the chin, girls and boys. And boys. I said it. There. So then, the same, and I do this every day. I just kind of contour my nose a little bit. I have to tell you that. I've been looking at pictures and I noticed that as we get older, your nose, they say your nose doesn't stop growing, and true, I believe it. I feel like my nose got super big. Or it could be the weight too. I guess your nose grows when you grow. But whatever, that's what contour's for. So I put it at the bottom here to make it appear shorter. Boom. Then I take some highlighter, put it at the tip, across the bone, across here. You can kind of bring it up in here. It looks pretty. Rub it out so it doesn't look so much. Then, of course, put a little bit on your cheeks. Rub it out. A little bit on your cheeks. There we go. Done. Add a little bit of finishing powder. Powder just kind of sets your foundation so it doesn't move all day. Again, I like my little flat brush. Just stick it in there. Tap it on the table so that the product goes inside, and just kind of tap it all over, and it sets everything in place. Boom. Boom. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying boom. All right. That's that. Last, don't ever, ever, ever forget this, because then 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you're like, what happened to all the makeup that I just did? You want to put this setting spray on. It's called 10 Years Younger. I'm sure you've all heard of it. Oh, feels good. You know what else it does? It's a pH balancer. So if you're having a hot flash, I have one of those in my pocketbook. Sometimes when I'm at work, I'm like, it works. All right, let that dry. Let's go right to the lips. I'm so excited. So this is the lip palette that I'm giving away. It's called Visionaire. Oh, look how gorgeous. So because my eyes are gray, I really kind of just wanted to wear a neutral lip today, but I want to show you the color. So, stand by. Let me get a nice little pencil. I like a burgundy-ish pencil. Let's see if I can find it. Is this it? I could do raspberry. Raspberry will work. I think raspberry will work. Oh, cinnabar will work. Let's mix these suckers together. This is cinnabar. So when I was young, I always had big lips. And I was always conscious about them too. But now big lips are in. So I used to always paint on the inside. Now when I do my lips, I paint on the outer ridge. You see this ridge? To make them look bigger. With no Botox or whatever, filler. I don't need that on my lips. I might need it other places, but not on these bimbis. All right, so that's that. And now we are going to play with this. Where's my lip brush? My la lip brush. La lip brush. Cool? Cool, right? So let me try this. Let me try this burgundy color. Wish me luck, guys. And from what I hear, you can kind of interchange them. Oh yeah. And she says, they say that it lasts really well. Okay, that's pretty. I like. There we go. It's very pretty. I like it a lot. Uh-oh, my husband's here. Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna ruin my video. Hope not. Hold on. He either calls me or starts talking to me when I'm doing this. All right. Ooh, I love it. Oh, it's beautiful. What do you guys think? I like it a lot. Beautiful for fall. That color is called Assumption. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry. It's called Exhale. Perfect. Perfection name for me. So this side of this brush, which we also sell, is to kind of clean it up. You can use like a foundation and just kind of clean up, but I think I did a pretty good job, so I'm good. I'm good in the hood. All right, so we are done makeup. We are done hair. All I do to my hair is just go like this with my fingers. Boom. Ready to go. So you guys want to juice with me? Come, let's go. Don't mind my mess in my house. It don't matter. I'm sure you have a mess in your house too. Hold on. We're going to go walk over here. Turn all these lights out. I hate when people call me when I'm doing this.
Come on.
I'm online. Say hi. Hey.
Come on.
All right, so we're going to juice real quick.
Come on.
Uh-oh.
Nisha, let's go. Come on.
Here we go. Let's juice. We're in the kitchen.
Nisha, come on.
Can you guys see my juicer? Hold on. There it is.
Nisha.
They want to be in the video. Hi. Hi. Say hi to everybody. Come here, Misha. Hi, Misha. Hello. Hello. Hello, Kiki. Go ahead. Go. Go, Papa.
Here.
Go, Papa. We're going to make juice, and it's going to scare you.
Nisha, here.
All right, guys.
She's sniffing your butt.
She's sniffing my butt. Nice.
Tell her, come on.
Go. Come on. Come on, baby.
Come on.
Come on. Let's go. Go.
Come on, Nisha.
All right.
Come on.
Got her?
Yeah. Come on.
Okay. I'm going to do this quickly. Turn the light on so you can see. We have everything already cut and ready to go. Sorry, almost dropped my damn vegetables. That would have been a disaster. All right. So let's see if we can get everybody in the shot. Turn the light on in here. Start. There we go. Okay. This is my bowl of supplements. Oh, this is my new supplement that I love. We'll talk about it another time, but it's great. Okay, so I have celery. Can you see? I have celery, apples, cucumbers, and half of a lemon. So this is my little juicer, my new friend. Not my new friend, because I've been doing this a while. We just started doing it again. I'm going to cut this lemon because sometimes the lemon gives the juicer a hard time because you can put the whole thing in with the rind and everything. What the hell? This knife sucks. All right. Boom. All right, turn this sucker on. I just stick it all in here like this. Even the leaves, because you know the leaves. Can you see me? Even the leaves. Hold on. I need to put this back a little bit. There, like that. Even the leaves are good for you. They have a lot of. Right? Push it down like that. And it starts to pour out of here. Hold on. Loud today. Oh, okay. It was out of the little thing. Sorry. These are 3 apples. Normally I do 2 apples, but these apples were tiny, so I had to do 3. All right. Almost done. And all of the lemon. Got it all in there. Let it come down. Turn this sucker off. All right, so now we have our 2 little, these are like for protein shakes or whatever. I'm gonna put some ice in here. 2 seconds. And then I pour, well, first you gotta mix it because you wanted all the good stuff to kind of be all over for both of us. And then you just kind of pour it in. It makes 2 full ones. And then we drink this for breakfast. Perfect. Boom. This blue one belongs to my TLS. All right, that one is mine. This one is Will's. And then I take my supplements for the day. I'll tell you more about this, but this is great for if you have any type of a pain, anything that's inflamed. It's a natural anti-inflammatory. And then I also take this advanced lip trim, and that's for my heart because I have hereditary hereditary cholesterol, so I have to maintain that. And a bliss to deal with the nonsense at work. That keeps me nice and chill. That's it. And I drink these with my drink and I'm out. So I want to thank you for watching, and I will definitely see you guys next Monday when we'll have another makeover. Please, again, go to my YouTube channel, Makeover Mogul, and Instagram Makeover Mogul, and please tag your friends so they can follow along. I really, really appreciate it. Have a great day. Love you guys. I'm so happy to be back. Bye.